Hey sculpting friends, I just wanted to take a minute and say hello and kind of say I'm back to you too. I just want to thank everybody who's been such a support to me over the past few years as I've gone through a lot of transitions in my life, and both personally and professionally, and had a lot of fun, exciting things happen, and some things that were not so great, and some things that you're just glad that you survived through. But it's so awesome to be able to have sculpting and sculpting friends like you, and I especially want to thank the people who have reached out to me on a personal level and just offered support in so many ways, and thank you so much for that. So without further ado, I want to tell you about some new things that we have going on. The next thing I've got planned is to do a mold making video about my advanced ball jointed doll, Tasha. Now she's the one who's in the ball jointed doll video that's made out of polymer clay that I'm sure many of you are familiar with. And I'm going to be taking you through step by step how I figure out how to cast this doll in particular, because she's a much more complicated doll. And I'm going to be doing it in resin. And I thought this time I would like to do it as an online workshop. There, I needed to rearrange where I was seated and not shake the camera so much. So here we go. Anyway, working on this ball jointed doll casting video. Now I've already done the simple ball jointed doll, and we went through that together and learned how to just sculpt a simple ball jointed doll that has the less complicated joints and such. And now I want to learn how to do the advanced doll. So it's the very skinny with the teeny tiny little fingers. Now as an online workshop, I'm going to be doing this class online, of course, and I will be showing footage through the process of the next, probably about 2 weeks is what it's going to take to get it done. And I'll just be uploading footage each day with that, so you have more to look forward to each day. And so if you want to join me in the process as well, or just watch each day, this will end up with a lot of information for you. It'll be very educational, but I was thinking doing it as an online course, then we have a chance to interact and you can ask questions, and I'll be visiting the course each day and answering any questions that come up. And so as we go through the process together, and especially as I face different challenges and show you how they're resolved, you'll have a chance to ask questions. And if you have something that you're working on casting as well, you're welcome to post pictures, and we can make this be a lot more interactive and all learn together. So anyway, that is my idea, what I envision. I also want to resculpt Tasha's head. I love her original so much. I don't want to pull her eyelashes off and take off the paint and the things that usually you need to do if you're going to be making a mold replica. And so what I want to do instead is just try to sculpt a head that's going to be as close as possible to the Tasha head that I have already. And so I thought it would be fun to include that as part of this course too. And I will show you how you do that using a head that you have already, how you can do some kind of, I can't think of what it's called, when you, portrait work. You can do some portrait work here. And I'll teach you how you do that by using precise measurements and using your reference doll. And we'll show you how to get as close as possible to the face that you've sculpted before. It's something I like to do with each of my classes anyway, because it's making it look like I have a bunch of sisters as I sculpt these different dolls. And we will also be talking about a new kind of resin that I found that is just perfect for these types of dolls, and it ends up having a finish that looks very similar to the polymer clay finish as well. And so it's going to be really fun to show you all of this and to go through the process together. So I hope you'll join us. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you for all the kind words that you send my way. You're welcome to visit me on Facebook or online at artdolls.com and makingfairies.com. I also want to let you know that pretty soon we're going to be turning these into just one store, and I finally have some people I've recruited to help things get all smoothed out. So I think it'll be really fun to go through this process together, and I'm excited for you to join me for this new online workshop. We'll give this a try and see how it goes. And I'm excited to share with you what I learned about sculpting the advanced ball jointed doll that has the double joints and a lot more complicated pieces and very skinny pieces. And we're going to learn how to make these dolls together so you can be making replicas of your ball jointed dolls as well. We all know how valuable that is. So I'm really excited to have this class, and I'm excited to have you join me too. I'm excited to be creating a lot more sculpting material for you. I've found, especially going through a lot of emotional trauma over the past couple years, that sculpting is a lifesaver. It is so important that you have a place you can just get into your zone and just relax and let the world and all your cares just kind of float away as you get wrapped up in making a new masterpiece. It is such a fun, amazing feeling. something that I need to get back into my life, and I sculpt for a living, so that's kind of funny that that can happen. But those moments where you just are doing it just for the joy of it, not for work, not for anything else, just because you love what you're doing, that's what I love and I value. We've got a lot of fun projects in the works and some new courses that'll be coming up that I'm excited to share with you. You'll be seeing some new faces that we have joining us, and we'll be doing some fun projects together. So I'm excited to have you join me. And also, I want to let you know about some other resources we have. Of course, here we've got the YouTube channel, and this is a great resource with over 130 videos for you to learn about different aspects of sculpting. There's the websites artdolls.com and makingfairies.com, which are full of tutorials and all the different sculpting supplies that you'll need. And I also want to let you know about curiousmondo.com. Hopefully you're familiar with it already. I've been doing some classes there as well, some online workshops, and it's been so fun to interact with the different artists and the different people through chat. We can chat with anybody all over the world, so it's been really fun to do. They have some amazing courses there with great artists like Karen Baker and Naomi Smith and Tammy Eveslodge as well. It's just so much fun and such a good resource. So I just want to let you know about that, because we're all joining together on this, on helping people to sculpt and do arts and crafts and things that help you really connect with your joy. So please join us, and if you want to find out more about the Advanced Ball Jointed Doll Resin class, where we will teach you how to mold and cast your own advanced ball jointed doll in resin, just sign up at the link below that will be in the description. Thanks so much. Happy sculpting!